Some of the world's most wealthy leaders know how to get things done. Here's how you can learn from their success. These are the biggest billionaires in the world in 2022. This channel gives you a sneak peek of the wealthiest people in the world. Who do you think will be the richest billionaires in the world in 10 years? You will be surprised. It is estimated that there will be over 2,700 billionaires worldwide in 2021. This figure represents a 660-point increase from the previous year, which saw a record 493 people become billionaires, despite the ongoing COVID-19 epidemic, which caused a severe decline in the number of billionaires in 2020. That number returned and skyrocketed in 2021. Based on their current wealth and economic standing, the annual list of the world's richest people could shift from one year to the next. This video presents an up-to-date list of the top 10 wealthiest persons in the world as of 2022, along with some salient information about each of them. Number 10. Mukesh Ambani. Mukesh Ambani, who also acts as the company's chairman and managing director, is in charge of Reliance Industries. His father started the company in 1957 as a yarn trading business, which has since become India's biggest private company. Ambani went to Stanford University to get an MBA after getting a degree in chemical engineering, but he left to help his father grow the business in India. People say that Ambani grew Reliance from making textiles and polyester fibers to making petrochemicals and refining oil, and then to exploring for and making oil and gas. Reliance is also India's biggest retailer and runs the world's biggest 4G broadband wireless network. Number 9. Larry Page. Larry Page, a co-founder of Google and currently the 9th richest person in the world, has a net worth of $95 billion. He ranks 9th on the list of the wealthiest people in the world. In addition to that, he has invested in Planetary Resources, which is a well-known space exploration firm. Furthermore, he is backing flying car startup companies Kitty Hawk and Opener. Number 8. Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett is thought to be the best investor of all time. He is known as the Oracle of Omaha. Berkshire Hathaway, his holding company, manages a portfolio of investments that includes prominent positions in Apple stock and several bank stocks. A major factor in Buffett's success has been compound interest. Buffett has already donated $45.5 billion to charitable institutions and humanitarian projects, fulfilling his commitment to donate 99% of his fortune in his final years. Even though Buffett has amassed a fortune, he does not own a mansion costing several $million. Instead, he has remained in the same Omaha home since purchasing it for $31,500 in 1958. Number 7. Larry Ellison. Like many other people on this list, Larry Ellison has made money. After dropping out of college and starting Oracle in 1977, he turned it into one of the world's biggest software and database companies. Oracle is worth $187.7 billion on the stock market, and Ellison still owns more than 40% of the company. Ellison made his own money, but he made a net gain of more than 1,000% on his capital because he put a lot of money into Tesla before it took off like a rocket. In 2018, he joined Tesla's board of directors. However, in June, Tesla said Ellison would leave the board. He still owns about 1.5% of all Tesla shares in circulation. Number 6. Gautam Adani. Now, Gautam Adani has more wealth than anyone else in India. His father, who ran a textile business, taught him to be an entrepreneur. Even though he could have inherited the business, Adani had no interest in it. Instead, he decided to follow his own goals and become very wealthy. As soon as he left home, Adani went to work in the diamond business, which helped him quickly become a millionaire. After he got this money, he started Adani Enterprises, a group of companies that now runs businesses in the energy, transportation, mining, infrastructure, logistics, cement, and fast-moving consumer goods. Among other things, India's growing economy, Adani's success on the stock market, and recent investments in green energy have added more than $40 billion to his wealth in the past year. This has moved him closer to the top of the rich list. Number 5. Steve Ballmer. Bill Gates persuaded Steve Ballmer to leave Stanford University's MBA program and join Microsoft in 1980. He was the 30th president to work at Microsoft. In 2000, Ballmer took over as CEO of Microsoft from Bill Gates. He held the job until 2014, when he gave it up. Ballmer was in charge of Microsoft's $8.5 billion purchase of Skype in 2011. Ballmer owns about 4% of Microsoft, which makes him the largest single shareholder in the software giant. For $2 billion in 2014, Ballmer purchased the Los Angeles Clippers basketball team. This happened immediately following his departure as Microsoft CEO. Bill Gates and Steve Ballmer both went to Harvard University. They lived in the same dorm and on the same floor when they were there. During Ballmer's time as CEO, he pushed the tech company into making hardware like the Surface tablet and the Windows mobile phone. This strained their brotherly relationship. Number 4. Bill Gates. Bill Gates was a child prodigy regarding technology. He created his first software program when he was only 13. The fact that he would later become a co-founder of Microsoft, the largest computer software firm in the world, was not recognized at the time. Microsoft was established in 1975, and in 2000, Bill Gates decided to step down as the company's CEO. Over the years, he continued to play an active part in the company, even as Microsoft extended its development into the computing software and gaming industries, culminating in the corporation's acquisition of Activision Blizzard in a deal with the value of $68.7 billion. Gates resigned from Microsoft to focus on the foundation him and his wife Melinda established. Number 3. Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos, Amazon's founder and CEO, has a net worth of $133.4 billion, putting him in the company of Bill Gates and Warren Buffett as the world's 3 richest people, even though he divorced his wife Mackenzie in 2019 and gave her a quarter of his interest in Amazon. He is still in the same position. His status has not changed. In 1994, Bezos started the mega corporation Amazon in the garage of his home in Seattle. Since more individuals are shopping online due to the coronavirus pandemic, the e-commerce behemoth has reaped the benefits of this epidemic. Number 2. Bernard Arnault. Bernard Arnault acquired his fortune in luxury goods by owning renowned companies such as Louis Vuitton and Christian Dior. Among his other holdings are the Gucci Group and LVMH. As with many other people on this list, he has reached the top of the food chain by marketing to affluent audiences and keeping a 47% interest in the company he founded, LVMH. Arnault and his siblings run over 70 premium fashion brands that comprise their family's business empire. It was projected that Tiffany & Co.'s addition to the panel in January 2021 for the price of $15.8 billion would be the single greatest acquisition in the history of the luxury fashion industry. Arnault's holdings include high-end clothing and accessories and some 5-star hotels and cruise lines, all of which have contributed to the accumulation of his enormous fortune over the years. Number 1. Elon Musk. Elon Musk has accumulated his vast fortune from the success of Tesla, making him the wealthiest person on the planet. While Musk has deep ties to what is colloquially known as the PayPal Mafia, he has recently spent a great deal of time focusing on numerous other prominent businesses. This was made up of former employees of PayPal, many of whom went on to tremendous success in other fields. There were various people there, including angel investors and seasoned business owners. In addition to owning a 25% stake in Tesla, Elon Musk is the founder and CEO of many other innovative companies such as SpaceX, Neuralink, and The Boring Company. As a result of his numerous accomplishments, he is currently in negotiations to acquire the massive social media platform Twitter through an all-cash transaction that is anticipated to be worth $44 billion. That's all for today. If you liked the video, click like and tell your friends and family about it. Soon, you'll be able to watch a new video. Keep helping and take care of yourself. Until then.